Howdy folks, it's Meandering Mike in the Man Cave of Madness. It is actually before midnight, and sometime in the past I did an unboxing of this HeroQuest Hero Collector expansion, and today we're going to do a new one. So this, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here better, is the HeroQuest Path of the Wandering Monk. Says for ages 14 plus. No. Definitely HeroQuest can be played for folks much younger than 14 plus. Not sure why they're going for that kind of mature audience 14 plus thing. All right, so Path of the Wandering Monk. Student of unarmed combat techniques crafted in reverence of the elements, uncompromising, yet merciful, ruled by wisdom and discipline. 2 finely detailed miniatures, 7 game cards, a scroll. All right, so as usual, I have prepared the shrink a little bit to have some partially torn spots so I can use my Oyster Shucker of Power +2 shrink removal tool. And here we go. Shrink is removed, and there's a slip on this, and as before, that's kind of a tucking into the box. So technically, you'd pull this part out, be careful not to tear it, and then that comes out like that. So you can keep this and save this to keep your box falling apart, or you can just put a plastic bin. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit so we can see this better. All right, so there's a nice artwork on the back. You can see we have a female and a male version of the Wandering Monk. Let's open this guy up. All right. Let's see if we can sort of do this. Get my finger. There we go. Slide. All right. So keep that there so you can see that artwork. All right, there they are. Oh, it looks like a little arena backdrop here that they've done. Like they're on a fighting stage or pedestal there. You can see like a nice wood floor. Or maybe there's a wicker mat on there or not. That kind of looks like that. And now here's this scroll they're talking about. Remove the scroll. Oh, this is kind of fancy. They're definitely going into the character. I think we're pulled. No. This one. Pull this one, and that pulls through. All right, and then we can loosen up the scroll. All right, it was fun for a while, and now it's this kind of, it's a fibrous twine kind of thing, and it tends to grip on itself a fair bit. All right, so now, I did say to open up the scroll, so it's not like a secret thing. A tournament, first summer moon, avoid the wind. So it's a map. All right, that's cool. You can see it all there. Some battles that they fought or things to avoid. Now on the back, this, there's at the front. I'm going to try to quickly roll it backwards to try to give it a little bit of counterbend. This is tight. All right, so here we go. We've got a counterbend a little bit here without, hopefully, there. There we go. Worlds and tournament, warriors, heed the call and test your mettle for glory and gold. Okay. So that's all part of the flavor of the adventure, which I hope is, it says pull tab to remove figure insert. Pull tab to remove figure insert. It says it on both sides. Oh, and so they slide out like that. So there they are. All right. Now, you see that down there? It says, no, not the path, but the reason you walk it. That's about the journey, man. It's about the journey. Okay, so that's interesting. That's tucked in there like that. That's all there. Okay, so what we have here, we've got our cards. Oh, come on. I guess someone's going to have to tear it. I will use my plastic bands to fashion these together, so I'm just going to tear that open. Okay, so there's the character cards. One attack dice. His has an asterisk. Hers does not. Movement, 2 red dice. Defend dice, 3. Body, 6. Mind, 4. When attacking unarmed... So, okay, they just left the asterisk. Because down here, there's an asterisk. When attacking unarmed, roll 1 additional attack die. So, against a foe with a weapon, you roll 1 attack dice with the monk. But attacking someone that is unarmed, you get to roll an additional 2. You normally get to roll 2 unless you have something else that gives you a bonus. All right. So there's the monks, male and female. All right. So these are not spell. Well, they're elemental powers, kind of like spells, I guess I'd say. Eye of the Storm. As an action, make 1 unarmed attack against all adjacent enemies. This enables you to attack diagonal. After use, the elemental style of air is exhausted. So here's elemental styles. Monk uses elemental styles. Martial abilities inspired by the elements of air, earth, water, and fire. I'm going to get the glare off of there. Let me zoom in a little more so we can actually read that together. Each elemental style contains 2 techniques to be found on either side of its card. Once per turn, you choose 1 technique to activate. After you use a technique, that elemental style is exhausted. The elemental style of fire cannot be used until you have exhausted air, earth, and water. Wow, so this is like your finishing move. You're building up to some big attack, and then there are no monsters in your line of sight at the start of your turn. Recover all exhausted elemental styles. That was down there. Sorry. All right, interesting. So here's this fire one. Touch the Endless Inferno. I'm going to zoom back out. An action, inflict 1 body point of damage to any 1 adjacent enemy. The target takes an additional 2 body points of damage at the end of its next turn. It catches on fire. So you'll take a point of damage and 2 additional at the end of next turn. Or Burning Spirit. As an action, expel a beam of brilliant energy from your soul's core. This beam may be straight or diagonal and continue until it meets a wall or closed door. Each enemy in the beam takes 2 points of body damage. Ooh, nice. If they line up. Wow, long corridor. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. All right. So we already looked at that Eye of the Storm adjacent. But I don't know, attacks. He's having to roll. So automatic succeed when jumping over a trap. Speak with stone. Search for secret doors and traps as 1 action. Secret doors and traps. All right, so you save a little time. It doesn't give you a bonus. It doesn't say it's automatic or anything like that. I don't know. I might really give him a little bonus or something, but... Or, I don't remember. It might be automatic success. I do not remember way back in the HeroQuest days when we were playing that, where if you searched, you found it, or not, or if there was a roll, or roll 2 additional attack dice on an unarmed attack. Strength of the Mountain. Twisting Torrent. Activate this technique when you take damage to cancel that damage. Oh, nice. So we can save that for a big attack. Tidal Surge. Activate this technique on your turn to split your total movement. Roll before and after your action. All right, that can be quite important. Step up, hit, run. All right, so that was the card. Something about their elemental styles and use and how you regain them. The 4 different elements, 2 cards for each. The fact is you got to burn all these first before you do the fire guy. And there's the 2 characters. And let's look up closer at these sculpts. All right, so she's got a staff. So there's nothing about, you know, monks not using weapons. They only have 1 base attack die. But when attacking unarmed, you roll 1 additional die. So if you have a 1 die weapon, that's going to be the same as attacking unarmed for a monk. If they had a 2 die weapon, a weapon that gives +2, that would put them up to 3 and be better. Except that this, Strength of the Mountain, you have to use with unarmed. So they would attack for 1. Their special would give them 1 more for 2, plus 2 more for this. So they're 4 dice on that one. All right, folks, that's a quick little one here. We're just after 11 minutes. Meandering Mike, the Man Cave of Madness. We have been looking at these Wandering Monks for HeroQuest. Path of the Wandering Monk. This just came out. I received it in the mail a couple days ago, I guess it was. I don't remember exactly when, but I had it on pre-order on Amazon. I don't do the Hasbro, what's it called, Pulse or whatever. I don't do pre-orders through that anymore. I'll just, yeah, if it shows up on Amazon, I'll order the next HeroQuest thing. This is really kind of cool. This is a nice little backdrop there. That's very interesting. So, let's see. Oh, yes, this on the back of this. Let's see, let's double check here. We saw everything. The miniatures, 7 game cards on the scroll. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. All right, so that's it, folks. We're going to call it quits there with these characters, which, if we're careful, we can slide it back in to this here, like this. Easier said than done. Where's that gap? No, it is here. You put it on top, and then you tuck it in there. So it's gonna, the rounded back fits in there, and there was a little slot there. So, and the scroll was tucked in here. So this doesn't have any scenarios or anything with it. So that's interesting. If you want to make up your own rules about this, or somewhere else, there's, you know, maybe online or something, they've got something about this tournament or whatnot, or you make up your own stuff. So I think it would have been cool if they had included a scenario in here, but it is what it is. All right, so take care, everyone. Meandering Mike, Man Cave of Madness. Do note that I will be posting a game giveaway for the month of December in the next day or 2. So stay tuned, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and you too could win a Christmas present. Take care, everyone, and ciao.